everyone, and welcome to my channel. Isabel here, and I'm so happy that today you can take some time to share with me. And I want to start welcoming aboard to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so very much for joining me here on my little crafty space. I really hope that you find it inspiring and that you love everything that I share every week. Okay, as you know, every Saturday I share a video that is part of the open collaboration by the hashtag Saturday Morning Makes. And please remember not only to check out the hashtag here on YouTube, but also on Instagram, because you're gonna be very inspired of all the amazing things that are being shared every week. And please also remember that the motor behind this hashtag is the lovely Jill Norwood. Hi Jill, thank you so very much for giving us that creative push to be making amazing stuff every week. Okay, as you may remember, I've been saying that I want to improve my card making skills, and for this week I have 7 cards in 2 different styles, and of course I'm using everything that I already have in my stash. And let's get started. Okay, I have 2 different nummies for these cards, and so what I did is that I'm using regular white cardstock. Well, actually this is the 110-pound cardstock for the bases of my cards, and then if you see, I am using this beautiful cardstock over here as the background, but of course I am using my embossing folders. And I am using 2 different ones. Let me show you. This is the first one. This is a Taris one, and it's full of the conversation hearts. Super cute and adorable. And then I'm using this C6 one, and look at these. They are so beautiful. So these are the 2 embossing folders that I'm using for this week. And then I used these nummies, and they are super beautiful. These are by Simon Says Stamp, and this is the one that I'm using for these cards. Here's information, and they are super beautiful because you get not only the background but also all the pieces to put your nummy together. This button that you see over here, this is just a tiny die that I've had on my stash for a very long time. And I use my alcohol markers to color the beard and the nose, and I think this one looks super amazing. As you can see, my cards are very simple, yet really beautiful. I use my corner chomper over here just to make something different in the corners of my layer. And then the sentiment over here that says Happy Valentine's Day. This is just a stamp from Michael's, and these are the little stamps that you get in the $2 bins, and I've had these for a couple of years now, but I really love the font and this little heart that you see over here. Okay, this is information, and yeah, but of course remember that the sky is the limit, and you can use anything that you have in your stash. The idea of me sharing what I create is just for you to be inspired and look through your bins, drawers, and all of your craft room, because I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be finding amazing supplies and materials to use. Okay, so as you see, for this one I used the different embossing folder, and look at this, super cute and adorable. And this banner is just I used my scissors to cut it, and then I went all around the edges with my distress ink. And I think these cards look amazing. As always, I don't stamp anything inside or add anything over here, because I like to write a lot, so I really need the space inside the cards. So this is my first style, and then I created these other 2, again using the same stamp, using the same embossing folders, but I changed the num and also the size of the button over here, and these are super cute. This is also by Simon Says Stamp, and here is the die. This is the information. Super cute and adorable, and I love gnomes because you can use them all year round for any holidays or for any occasion, so they're super versatile. So this is my second style. And then look at this cutie. Oh my goodness, this beautiful gnome. You can find it on the Cricut Design Space. It is one of the free images that are available now for Valentine's Day, and they are super beautiful. I have 3 layers over here. The white one is the first one, then I added the pink one, and on top is the brown one. And I think this one looks super adorable. So for this one, what I did is that I used my alcohol markers to color the nose and the hands. And then this cutie heart that you see over here, this is part of the one of my paper bags, and I just fussy cut it and put it on top of the heart that comes in the file that you're using on the Cricut Design Space. And again, I am using some pattern paper from different pads that I had. This is a 6x6 paper pad. So what I did is that I used my corner chomper with this design again in the 4 corners, and then went all around the edges with my distress ink. So if you see, nothing fancy or complicated, just changing colors and a little bit of details. I always say that the details completely make a huge difference, and that's true. So I am using different papers for the background, and look at this. Look at this one. Isn't he just adorable? I love, love, love these gnomies. And for this one, I created 3 different cards. Look at that. So the same file with different background, it makes 3 different cards, and I think they look just adorable. So these are my 7 cards for this week, and I'm gonna leave them over here. But also, I created a couple of memory text cards. You know that I love creating memory text cards, and look at this one. This is super simple yet really beautiful, and what I did is that I used the Heidi Swap die for the base of my card. And in case you don't know which one is that die, let me show you. This is the die that I'm using for that. I think this is my favorite one of the 4 ones that she released. And yes, so this is the die. And if you see, I have a layer over here. And what happens is that I just found a new memory text die on Amazon. Here is the information. I think this is the name of the store. I'm not sure, but if you see, this die comes with the base and also with a layer. So the layer that you see over here, this pink one, is this one. I used this one. Let me take it out of the baggie because I know that the glare sometimes it's very annoying. So let me show you. So this will be the base, and I also use this for my second memory text card, but this is the layer that I'm using for this one. Okay, so it is super beautiful because it has like a stitched frame over here, and I love that. Okay, so this is the layer. If you see my base, this is just white cardstock, and of course I love my cards to be very, very sturdy. And what I do is that I use 2 pieces and glue them together, so my card is gonna be very, very sturdy. And I went all around the edges with my distress ink. This is the same color that I use for my cards. And these chocolate keys that you see over here, this one comes from the Cricut Design Space, super cute and adorable, and it is built with 3 layers. The white one is the first one, then I have this like beige, and on top the brown one, and I think it looks super adorable. So if you remember those chocolates, they have the name of the brand over here in this piece of paper with this color. So what I did is that I wrote the word love and I hand drew a heart, and I'm using this acrylic paint. And this is a marker, and this is like the perfect color, and I love it. So this is the one that I use for the letters over here. This is just a tiny paper punch from Recollections that I've had on my stash for a very long time. So I added 3 hearts over here, And this sweet word, if you see, as you know, I love dimension, and I also love my cards to be really chunky. So if you see, I have like a white base, and what I did is that I die cut 5 times in white cardstock, and then the last one in red. And for this one, if you remember, in one of my whole videos, I showed you this die, and just let me open my baggie. And with this die, you can create like donuts, and here you can see the icing. But this is the die that I use for the word sweet. So super cute and adorable. And yeah, you can mix and match all of your dies, and that is so much fun. I love doing that. And then if you see, I have a little banner over here, and we are going to talk about this banner just in a bit. I'm going to tell you where this banner comes from, but I first need to show you another project so I can talk to you about that. Then I also use some foam tape behind the chocolate just to give this a little something for it to look more elegant and sweeter. And I just love, love, love this card. The simplicity of this card is something that I really love. Okay. And then I created this other one, and look at this. Super cute, super simple, no words, because to me the image says everything. So what I did is that I used this new die that I showed you. Look at this, super cute and adorable. And I created a window. So I'm using a piece of acetate here in between 2 layers of the white cardstock, okay? And of course, to put this together, I used my glossy accents, so it's easier for the acetate to really be glued to the cardstock. And then these lips that you see over here, I got this image at the Cricut Design Space. So I am using 2 layers of white cardstock and then this glitter paper on top. And then I covered the back with another layer in white because I used double-sided tape. So I didn't want the tape to be seen in the back. So look at this card. I think it is super simple, but it is so beautiful because this border is so elegant that I really, really love it. And I just love the lips like floating in the center of the card. And this is my second memory decks card for today. Okay, and then we are talking about Valentine's Day, and we are talking about chocolates, and we are talking about kisses. So I've been seeing on Instagram and also on Pinterest tons of ideas for creating your own kissing booth, but I didn't wanna have like the kissing booth and use something that I found at the thrift store a very long time ago. And this is the box that I found, and look at this, super cute. I did nothing to the box because I really love how vintage it looks. So what I did is that I used this beautiful paper doily over here because this is the lid. And then look at these lips. They are so adorable. And this is a die that I've had on my stash for a very long time. This one over here. And I'm pretty sure that I got this from eBay. And yeah, I love the size and that you can create tons of stuff with this die. Super cute. So what I did is that I am layering 2 pieces of white cardstock and then the red one on top, just because I wanted this to be like a little bit thicker, okay? And look at my banner. Isn't this just adorable? Okay, now we can talk about the banner in my memory decks card. To create these little pennants, I used this die by Tim Holtz, and it is called Ribbon Flags. I really hope that you can see the info over here. Okay, so this is a Tim Holtz die, and it's I think these are called like what, thinlits or something like that. But look at this. In order to use this die, you need the extended pants, but you get all of these little flags in just one pass of the die in your machine. Super cute and adorable. And what I love about this die is that, let me show you one of my little flags. They are not straight. If you see, they have this texture in the edge, and I love, love, love that. It reminds me of the decal trimmer by Tim Holtz, of course, and it is super cute, and you can totally create them in any color and use them in any size that you need. This is the size that you get from the die. Super cute, okay? But of course, because I needed to create my banner, this is what I did. I created 3 layers, and I'm just using this jute from the dollar store, and I have like a line over here of the jute, and I folded my flags like this. Okay, so I'm gluing these 2 pieces together in order of my flags to stay in place. And then I went with the second layer on top of this one, and the third one on top of this one, and look at this. Isn't this just adorable? And of course I am using my paper scraps, so you can see different just like these bold colors with no design. They are just regular cardstock in different colors. I have white, brown, this like tannish, red, and then I have design, and I also have pink, and I also have pattern paper in pink, this white with some designs, some arrows, this red one, and so it is super, super cute and adorable. And of course, when you open the box, ta-da! I created a ticket over here with my Cricut machine, so I'm using the base in white, and then this tannish color. I have 2 layers. I use my distress ink all around the edges, and look at this beautiful thingy over here. This was created with my Cricut machine too, and I wrote the word kisses 25 cents. And for this, let me tell you that I used a very old stamp set from Martha Stewart, and this is, I think it was called like the typewriter stamp set or something like that. And let me open this, and this is the stamp that I used. So you cut these little rubber pieces, and then you use this platform to create rewards, and that is what I did. Look at this, it looks like the typewriter, right? Okay, so this is the one that I use for the Kisses word and the 25 cents. And I think this one looks super adorable. Look at this. This is how my box looks. So this is going to be like my kissing booth, right? And of course, you know that I love crocheting, and I created these little kisses in 5 different colors. And I have like the regular one that is wrapped in tin foil. I have a red one. I have 2 different shades of pink, and of course I have a white one. And remember that these chocolates, they have this little piece of paper in the tip, and instead of writing anything, I just made these 3 little hearts, again using my my paint marker. And I think they look just adorable, because if you don't want to be seeing the little chocolates, you just close the box. And how cool is this? You can always change this, because I'm just using like glue dots, so it won't ruin my box, and I can totally change the decoration. And of course I had to create my beautiful bows with the same jute that I'm using to hold all of my flags. And this jute is from the dollar store. These are the ones that I find. Super cute. And this is going to be part of my decoration, and I am in love with this little box because I think it looks super adorable. So remember about the flags. Okay, when you cut your flags with a die, what happens is that you use a strip of paper, and let me show you. If you use this strip of paper, this is what you get, okay? That's the way you cut your little flags, okay? So when they are ready, you get your flags, but you also get to keep this border. And look at this. This is so beautiful, and that's exactly what I used over here, but in red. Look at this. Super cute and adorable. So you get two types of borders or flags or banners or pennants to use in your different projects, and I love doing that. So this is another idea. If you have this die and if you never thought about this, but I'm sure you did, then anyway, I'm sharing this idea with you because I think it's amazing. Okay, so this is my share for today, ladies. Thank you so very much for watching. I really hope that you love everything that I'm sharing today, and that you, of course, as always, get some inspiration. Let me put this over here. And if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you will be so kind to share this video with your friends, I will appreciate that very much. But in the meantime, thank you so very much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. Remember to always have a huge smile, and I will be seeing you very soon. Bye!